Hello everyone, this is Dark Green Joe, and today I'm going to be doing my account review for August. Uh, if I sound like I'm low on energy, I just did a tier list for like off meta units that I feel is underrated type of thing. And it was like an hour and like 15 minutes, so I'm a little low on energy, but I really need to do my account review because I try to do it every single month around either the last week of the month or the first week of the next month. So getting up there, this is like the only day I can really do it for today. The only day I can do it for the next like week or so probably. So I'm trying to record it now. So account review for August. I don't think I'm gonna run through this a lot, especially for the units that I've already had built. I mean that I haven't did any real changes for, because a lot of these units they're like core units to me that I already had built for a while. But I will give you enough time to like pause it if it's a unit that you might want to look at more type of thing. Like for example, if we go back to the beginning, like Milim, Speed Milim, same thing it's been. Euphine, I thought about moving her to a Bruiser Euphine at some point, so I might swap her to a Bruiser at some point and give her speed over to someone else. But until then, I just enjoy my speed Euphine. Damage Milim, the one you see all the time. No changes there because I don't ever need to change her because she's perfect. Sirmia, again, no changes. I do want to make her a Bruiser Sirmia at some point too. Actually, I just need to figure out if I want to give her gear over someone, and eventually I do want to do that. Damage Lilibet. Again, I only use her really for Guild Wars. Aiden, most of the time, a lot of times I ban Aiden. I don't really pick Aiden all that much. The times I do, she just get hit and she dies. So I'm not putting as much effort into her, but I still think this is a very solid build. Was a speed Lilibet. Okay, yeah, speed Lilibet. Stamon. That's been for a while. Kana. This one's more so on. I want to make a Kana. I want to make Kana for an RTA at some point, but this one's kind of just for expedition and stuff. Chloe, really only for Wyvern. I don't really use her. I thought about making a Bruiser Chloe at some point too. Emolika, I've started working on her, so she doesn't have like any imprints or she doesn't have any moles really. So, but I like the stat line she has, so that's good enough for me. I just need to get the time to mold her, especially these two. Tempasurin, I think I lowered her attack down a bit since last time, so I do kind of want to raise her attack a bit. Obviously, it has the. I think I have the strip one, right? Yeah. Wanda, very solid unit. Did not change at all since last time. C Pavel, a little bit bulk on him, but like same old as what it's been before. Arrowell, I literally almost never use her, but she's there. Straze, or Straz, whichever one, or Strays, whatever you want to pronounce. Torn set, Portrait, because I don't have a lot of attack on him. I do need to actually get my imprint, so I need to stop using gold and Transit Stone for ML summons and start using it for his imprints. Bruiser Lilibet, I think I've gotten upgraded. I think I had less attack last time. I think it was like 2,900 attack last time, but now she actually is, 3,200 attack. Really good bulk with Draco Plate. Not the worst speed for Bruiser sets, or for Bruiser unit. I love this a little bit. I use her as much as I can, really. Just waiting for a buff. Sahak. Briar Witch. I still need to get this maxed out. Misha's, because I still want to make sure I hit these evasion units. Rage Set, Jacko. No actual changes on that one. I like the amount of bulk it has with good enough damage, especially with a Rage Set. This is really good damage. Celine, I nerfed mine a bit. I don't use the Celine. Then there's this Celine. I still need to give her a pen set. I want to give her a pen set. I want to make her faster. at some point. I think I could still max this out. Yeah, I just don't want the charms right now for it. Bruiser Gaither, Proof of Valor, 3400 attack, 280. Pretty good bulk, I think, with Proof of Valor. Pretty solid. He's not there to one-shot a unit, but he does pretty decent damage. He heals an okay amount with a shield. Good utility. You've probably seen some of my videos with him lately that I used him with Bruiser. C-Merc, really mainly used for Automation Tower. I don't really pull her out in RTA that much, though, at all. But she actually is solid damage. I could pull her out. Cecilia, really solid defensive stats, 267 speed, 90 effectiveness. Very, very good unit. I think she is underrated, which, you know, I won't say much more because I might have a video coming out maybe next week. I don't know if I do when I want to put it up there, but Benimaru, I nerfed mine down quite a bit. I do want to rebuild him at some point. I also need to work on his molas at some point too. I'm slowly trying to work on this as well. At Bruiser Ram, I don't know if I'm satisfied with this stat line. I do need a... This is not bad, actually. I might upgrade that. It's got okay attack. Kind of low for Ram, I know, but I think it's effective. I want to get more speed. That's kind of what I'm holding back on about saying that I'm done with this, because, like, what is hers? Wasn't it health for everyone? Yeah. She's definitely one I want to work on though. Like improve on. Solitaria, 251 speed, some effect res, good effectiveness. Not good effectiveness, low effectiveness, but like, you know, 78. Inos. I put her on Milia's artifact because she starts off with evasion artifact with ER buff, so is this 25 or 15? 15. So 207. So 267 ER at the start. Pretty solid. Good bulk, actually. Okay speed. Actually, not okay speed, but, you know, it'll work. Last Rider Crow. Some ER. Oh, good defense. Kind of low health for our, you know, Last Rider Crow type of thing, but, you know, he's just there. I don't use him often. Dilibet, like I said before, probably the best Dilibet on the server in the game. I love this Dilibet, and anytime I can that she works, anytime that she would work against the enemy, I'm going to use her because freaking I love this stat line. Like, it's insane. Such a fun unit. Probably I almost want to put her as my portrait over Lilibet. You know, when she first came out, I was kind of annoyed on her, actually. When she first came out, I was like, she's so bad at first. I was like, she was only good to counter, like, the whole series F10 combo back then when she first released. Then they buffed her, and it's like, people are still considering her like people are considering her a good unit, but they're not considering her like an amazing unit. They're definitely saying she's a solid unit for sure, and she would always be a solid unit. Like, she's always going to be considered at least good. So if you have a way to get her, like, if she comes in on like a banner on Mystics, right, that, and you don't care about the other units there, and you're like, is, you know, Dilibet worthy to pull for? Definitely. I think she's always going to be a solid unit. Summer Lulica, I don't think she was. I don't know when my last video was. I don't think we had the summer units here during the last one, so you can see my Summer Lulica. Okay bulk, not the greatest effect res, so, you know, once I max this out a little bit more, that'd be like 40, so 230, so only 230 ER. Ahmed, 233 ER, 280 speed, okay enough bulk. I love my Ahmed. As you can probably tell, I try to use her almost every. She's generally my first pick. I don't know who else the first pick in this meta. Captain Flan, I should use her more often. She's actually, I have her decent enough build. I'm confident in my build on her, actually. But I do need to get this maxed out, though, because that 5% will hit me some point. My Yulha, I'm actually pretty confident in my Yulha. I think my Yulha is a really solid build. Good, not the worst health, especially for these kind of knights though that wants like 30k plus health. But good defense, good. It has ER. I think this is a very solid Yulha build. I should use her more. LQC, not the greatest defensive stats, but like I think this is pretty solid attack with Pensad, Hellcutter. Very solid against she's really good. I would always love LQC, and this is one of the best skins in the entire game. I love this skin. My Bruiser Gazelle, which she's not insane. She's not gonna one-shot units, but like solid enough damage, I think, especially when she ignores damage share. She's not there. She doesn't have to one-shot a unit, but look at this bulk, though. No one would expect this much bulk on a Gazelle. So, tank Mercedes, I think, roughly, yeah. Solid health. Really good health, actually, especially for Mercedes being a mage. So, that's really, really good health. Solid enough defense. Low attack, though, but she's just there to be annoying. Howdy Yufine. I've always said that she's underrated. She's definitely one of my best build units still, too. Really good defensive stats, really decent, really good speed. A really good attack, too. I don't have effectiveness, though, but, I mean, I'm just there to counter them with this, so. The best artifact for her, for sure. If you want to use Howdy Yufine, you have to have this maxed out on her. Carrot, I recently started building up again. I think she might have been my last one. I don't use her though much at all, but she's there. Misty, I think it's kind of really just Wyvern. Same with this one. It's kind of just PvE. My Bruiser-ish, Closer Charles, solid health, low defense, but which isn't the worst defense for a thief. Decent damage. I used to have double-edged crescent on him. I think I gave it over to Rylet. That's right. I rebuilt Rylet. I'm working on Rylet, I mean. So I just didn't have an artifact, so I just tossed Aliyah's knife, whatever it's called. Wait, I do need to get an imprint for this though. Then there's this one, Fire Maya. She's been on my other one too. Very solid. I think she's underrated as hell. I love using her. One of the most stacked S3s in the game, I think. Provoke with a decreased attack and then giving defense buff to your team. It's pretty solid. Ross. I'm starting to work on Ross again. It's a high effectiveness. No ER though. Solid. Decent speed. Solid defensive stats. I just need to start working on another Ares. I have too many Areses. The Helga, kind of just there for PvE. My AOL, kind of meant to be like some ER, some effectiveness. I kept stealing gear from her, so. Luna, counter Luna. It's gonna have really good bulk. Okay, not really good, and not a good attack at all, but like really good bulk with some speed, counter pen, obviously with the CR push. She's fun. Moon Bunny, I used her. Obviously, I haven't changed her at all. She's very solid. I don't have an artifact for her actually because I have so many damn warriors. I have too much warriors. So she's kind of just there with decent speed though. So she's able to cut people when she procs. So Rose, really solid. Oh wait, do I have any roses with me? No. Yeah, like Rose, really solid, really good defense. Like I said, if you saw. When you guys see my video on it, though, I think she is massively underrated. I still think she is. No other unit has this, though. I don't know why people are not catching on to that. Solid unit. Okay, and then really, really good bulk. Chatty. Decent speed for a bruiser. good crit damage, low attack though, but like this is very tanky. They don't have Solitari or Archie and Mercedes. She's just gonna survive for a long time. I haven't used her much lately, but very very good fun unit. I think once I actually max her, I think that's what the main reason is. Like mine's not doing crazy damage, not because my attack is low. I think it's the fact that I don't have it maxed out. I'm missing 20% damage on the S3, and then here I'm missing 20% damage. So I probably should max her, her molas out. May Chloe, I am slowly working on May Chloe. I do want to get Chloe's for this. So once I get that, that'd be pretty decent. Because once I get that, it'd be like, what? Because this is like 70 from this, and then you get 20 off of her pass, so that's 90. So it's 230 right now. If I had max imprint, this would have been like almost 260 ER. So, Rylets. I need one more imprint for him. Got evasion. I did max his S2 out, thankfully, so now he actually doesn't have to worry about getting, screwed by RNG on that side. Decent, okay speed for a bruise, or for a non-speed set Rylet. Okay attack and stuff. I think mine's build's pretty good. I just need that last imprint. I need to max out the S2. That's what I mean. Hand guy. See, hand guy is so broken that like the past two account reviews, I've been like nerfing my Calric, but it doesn't matter because hand guy even at this low stats is still good, no matter what. As long as you're not getting one-shotted, you're good. Obviously you want to be tankier. Sometimes you may want to go for the effectiveness one, or you might want to go for the damage build, but like just a generally good unit. Also another unit that I did some changes with, mine has a bit more bulk on it. Before it was squishier but I had more ER. Now it's a little bit, I mean it's still good ER. It's still like 263 ER, so that's still really solid. And it's got like really good bulk on it, so Fire Cage is nice. Abigail, anal beads. Yeah, really solid build, I think. I like her. Her health's kind of low, but like it's like the same situation with Edward. The health isn't amazing. You're gonna have low health. Charles, I gave him one of my lower. I used to have him on a plus 30 Elbrus, but units came out, kind of had to give him a lesser one. He still has pretty solid defensive stats. Still pretty good. I had her on Draco play. I gave it to a certain unit that I'm working on, but really bulky defensive stats. I do want to put a Draco play on eventually, kind of, maybe. She's fun, but not the greatest. I don't even know what you have. You're not terrible. No, you're not terrible at all. I could actually pull you out in RTA. I thought you were way worse than this, but your speed's kind of low. But you have pretty good bulk. You have some ER. I think you're not the worst. Sharoon, I took her helmet, so I need to re-get another helmet. I need to work on her actually. Landy, I don't think. Yeah, you're not really built to be used right now. Leafy, I do need to get the last two Awakens. I haven't bothered to do it yet. Salad, I think you're actually going to get... Wait, what do you get on there? Was it like health, or was it effectiveness and speed? Effectiveness and 4 speed. Okay, yeah. So 271-ish. Maybe it might round up to 272. With like maybe 81 effectiveness. I do want to get you better at some point too. Eaton, 36.4k health, barrier sets with adamant. Pretty much like the ultimate, designed to be like the ultimate tank. Riza, I have her built at a pretty okay build too, like really very nice bulk. It's got some attack. It's got good crit damage. It's got pen set, and it's got almost max crit rate. So she's built to be used as a damage dealer and stuff with good bulk and stuff. I haven't never used her yet. I never saw her used. But on paper, she sounds like she'd be a really good unit. So I do want to pull her out at some point. Maybe during preseason, I'll do a lot of fun units that are like Riza, like a unit that's like on paper looks like I had the way I have her built would be good, but I need more time to test them out, type of thing. Lilius, pretty solid, good, okay health, okay speed, good crit damage. Spez, I have not changed Spez in the past like year basically. This has been my Spez build for a whole year. Really solid Spez build though. I really like the Spez. Just too bad I can't. It's hard to use him. Rimuru, semi bruiser, some damage and stuff. I do want to improve on him though, and max out the S2 and S3 for sure. Winter, I actually really like this Winter. 75 effectiveness, 270 speed, solid health. Defense is kind of low with her own artifact right now, but really solid. I would like to use her more. Fat Cat, Durando, some effectiveness. I believe the S3 was just Death Break. I don't know if they switched it. Yeah, it was Stun Death Break. Yeah, it's Provoke on the S1 now. Hysteria, really bulky with Leica artifact to get that huge barrier. Okay effectiveness, not the worst speed because you want to go after your main units go. So Edward, like I said before, not the greatest speed, not the greatest health though, but this is a speed build. So it's up to like start scaling type of thing. Like by the time you kill him, hopefully he's done enough to your team that that I can come back and win. Counter Unity set. I do want to get an Outburst for you at some point. But Unity set, counter, pretty decent bulk I guess. Just so I can keep doing this. Light Acades, 236, so 266 effect res. Okay speed, considering you're cutting, and you got this to cut too. Pretty good bulk. I think your ER could be a little more helpful though, but like I think once I get is that basically going to be putting at 272 when I get this triple S. I don't think I have any more Acades on me, do I? No. Arunka, I got rid of her. She used to have 2, because now she's on, Little Green Huge Crown. Really solid defensive stats. I mean, tankiness. Some of that. I still have her on lifesteal because why not? Valencia did not change at all since last time. I still think it's a very solid build. Got okay speed, very, very tanky, some good attack, good health, I mean. Camila, who would I put very high up on my list. Really, really nice defensive stats, actually, considering that she also gets 30% damage reduction. So, very solid unit, speed imprint and everything. I don't know why no one uses her. Super good unit. I mean, to be fair, I don't use her as much often myself. But I'm not really someone who likes to use speed imprints anyways, as it is. But I do use her from time to time. But I don't know why everyone considers that thinks that she's a crap unit, though. Destina, actually, I think mine's okay. Because with speed, with the FR, ER buff, 240, 250 ER, with really good defensive stats. This is one of the more interesting units that I built recently. Tank Hoyoung. So she's not there to kill bruisers type of thing. Like a lot of people are like, well, just give her like 7k health or 6k health, and then she could one-shot stuff like ML Landy or 17k HP units. It's like, no. I got her on very, very tanky stats. You guys might have saw. I think I did have a video up there with. I called it like Hoyoung is, the. I don't know if I said Hoyoung is the steady magnet or something like that. Basically, with this stat line, she is very, very tanky. She gives herself if she has attack buff, she would just give herself like a 4k barrier every turn with this bulky stats and stuff. She's not there to like one shot a unit. I mean, she can't even one shot like stuff like a Robbie either. Not one shot, but like she's there to basically to one shot your mitigation. Like she can kill like a 28,000 health like Arrowell basically if yours is that high, or if you ban the Arrowell, it can almost one shot like a Ravi. Maybe not because of proof of valor, but she'll do enough to like do like 20k damage or something that even through proof of valor to your a Ravi, and then afterwards she just becomes a S1 bot with Uber's Tooth to just start chunking down your squishies while also being really hard to kill. Elena, full tank, okay, good speed. This for the free souls and CR push, so she can cuts and stuff. Really solid. I think I actually have. I do have an Elena. I don't know if I want to put it on her or not. Shu. Speaking of that, I cannot wait for ML Shu. ML Shu looks like it'll be a lot of fun. But this is my, blue Shu. Same as Ben. Backhead Armin. I don't know what I was doing with this one. I just wanted to toss gear on her. She's kind of like damage in a way. Zeo, I've been nerfing my Zeo to much of the point, and I ban Zeo a lot. I never use him myself, so I may swap over to the effectiveness build at some point. Right now, I just toss gear on him just to have some gear on him. Kayron, really solid. I think low attack though, but like I think the ER is pretty good. It's got good crit damage and stuff. Obviously with Shepard. A Robbie, kind of a weak A Robbie like before. I might give her a plus 15 proof of valor at some point, and then take the Draco plate off of her and put it on someone else. But I do like the amount of extra damage you get from Draco plate, so. Fire Charlotte, I think I nerfed her down a bit, so I need to rebuff her back up again. Belian, it's got some crit, some speed. Holy Sack, not there to do damage. She doesn't do a lot of damage, but she's there to like bait them out, like have them force you down. Honestly, I kind of forgot I had Fluidica built because I never use her. But 285 speed, Fluidica, Unguiding Light. Effectiveness is really low. Her health is really low, but pretty good bulk. Okay speed for her. Good effectiveness. Well, some effectiveness with Fairy Tail, so it's pretty solid. SBA I think has been underrated as well actually. Wrecker and Roar. I nerfed her defense down a bit. I do want to work on her sometime again. Melanie. Decent speed, solid defensive stats, Hufine artifact. Basically there for the stun bot. Oh, yeah. One of my favorite units. My CDOM, my Bruiser CDOM. Really, really tanky CDOM. High crit damage, well, good crit damage pen set with decent attack. With consider how much health she has. Very good. She obviously has the 25% chance of stun when she kills with the S1. She ain't gonna kill your tanks or something like that, but she can still kill Bruisers. So, Sharoon, I do need to give her an artifact at some point. I don't know what. I think I took the artifact off from I don't know what she had originally. Summer Break Charlotte on a Bruiser Lifesteal build, some speed, not really a crazy amount of speed. I should use her more often actually. She really fits my playstyle a lot. She has okay attack. She can be an AoE that doesn't get countered as hard because she can't be counter attacked at all. So, and honestly, I should use her way more. The only one you had to watch out for is like Edward can still get proc. Obviously, can still get hit by Rimuru and still get hit by like AoL can still cleanse and stuff. This was my Karina build. I just gave it to Unirung because I wanted to try her out with Karina's artifact. She's fun. She works with it though. I do need to get this 100% though. Angelica, counter Angelica with Idol's Cheer and that E that pushes you up by 15%. Well, it pushes the highest attack unit by 15% when you S1. So fun 34% CR push to your highest attack unit whenever you get hit by an AoE if you counter. Inferno Kawazu, really good crit, a really good attack, okay defense. Fire Kawana, 295 speed, good effectiveness. RNL, just there to be like, oh, I strip your buff and then stun you, and then that pushes up my fire units. And hey, if I RNL right after that, I can give my fire units attack buff. Politis, who's usually my pre-ban anyways, but you know, she's there when I don't want to pre-ban it. Honestly, I think I just geared him just to have him geared. I don't use him. So Green Violets. I like my Green Violet. Pretty solid bulk, I think, for him, especially with him being a ranger. Thief. Thief has trash defense usually. His attack is pretty low though. Ilnav. I do need to get more. I need to get like 2. I might need to get all 3 actually imprints. Maybe I can squeeze out more effectiveness somewhere. I mean, more crit rate somewhere as well. I had her on injury for a while, but I got rid of the whole injury. I think I gave it to Mort. I think Mort's still geared. We'll find out. Bologna, Sacred Scythe, Lifesteal, very solid. It's definitely one of the best Guild War units in the entire game, easily. Now this one's gonna be interesting now. So this one, I'm holding this gear for. This is gear that I'm holding for ML Shu, because I want to test out ML Shu with one of these kind of builds, right? Because like you think about the stat, his stats is not the same as ML Shu. I think but it's close to it. So I think I'm still gonna have 21k HP, and I think I'm still gonna have 1300 defense. And I think with enough, like if I get 1 or 2 imprints of Shu, and I get a little more, I can squeeze out a little more off of here. I can hit 22k. So it'll be like 22k HP, 1300 defense on ML Shu. Obviously, the 30 less crit rate is gonna, because Shu gets 30 crit rate for free, and then that's a high crit damage type of thing. This is more or less what it's gonna look like on ML Shu, except for 100% crit rate. I don't have enough guaranteed pity for her though, so hopefully I get her, because if not, this is just gear sitting on this, and yeah, I not using his self imprint, so that's legit. Roughly how much stats is gonna be. Yeah, then we got this one. She's off in my band anyways, but this is how my Landy's built. Kind of PvE build. I use her for Ice Expedition really. As SSB, I do want to work on her actually a bit more than this. I forgot I had you built. Huh. On a counter set? Why did I build you on a counter set? Am I holding gear for someone? Oh, no, I know what this is. Okay, no. This is for Brieg. Brieg's coming out in like tomorrow. And I don't know if you had the same stat line. I think Brieg has the same stat line as Ice Tywin. I'm like, why do I have you built? Like, why do I care? I'm like, oh, that's right. This is for Brieg. He comes out tomorrow. And I think you're roughly the same stat line. So this is kind of how I'm going to have. I'm going to have low crit damage, though. But, like, it's going to be... I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be, like, a low crit damage. But, like... This isn't even... Oh, that's right. I'm not even fully imprinted up. I don't think I like some of this gear. Yeah, this is... I need to get a better... I need a better... I just toss this on. Why is this on it? It's probably because of crit rate, but, like... Even if I drop the ER here for crit damage, it's still going to be low crit damage, so... I don't know. Hazel. That's right. So Hazel, I was going to go for Arius as well. I was potentially going to put an Arius on her. Make her like another potential Arius holder. I think she'd be very fun on it because, you know, she does keep herself, you know, mitigation against... She gets mitigation against counters and stuff, so 25% CR, 25% less damage against counters. Really solid. So I think she'd be a very, very good unit if, in like, say you're using her into, you know, ML Landy type of thing. Ram, I need to get more defense. That's the only thing I need to work on. Is HP is perfectly fine. Attack is perfectly fine. Crit damage is fine. I need to squeeze out more defense. I mean, I can definitely get off of this. If I get 1200 defense at least with these stats lines, then I'm happy about it. Shuri, you know, speed imprint, hold sashes, and then counter set. Here's the interesting one. I have her on okay bulk for, you know, a 3-star at least. No speed, but she has okay attack, and then she has unity and counter. So if she counters you, she can steal a turn, or if she dual attack, she can steal a turn. It's basically her idea of her. She's going to steal, potentially steal a turn, and then start doing some damage to you. Worst case, she doesn't do anything. She gets killed, and then she does. You know, she just sits there and does nothing. She still supplied an 8 speed buff to me, and you know, book. So, Rowana. I think I'm working on Bruiser's Cigarette. Oh right, I'm actually almost finished with her too. Now I think about it. I just need health, defense, and some crit rate on here because obviously I'm gonna get, because I'm missing the 60% from a destruction set. So speed's kind of low though, so I do kind of want some speed on it though. Maybe I can squeeze out more speed somewhere. Purgus, really solid defensive stats for Purgus. No speed because you don't really need it though. Low crit damage though, but solid attack. Light steal because you already come in with 30% counter, and then I have Golden Rose as well. Some people would say, well, you should probably just put him on counter sets. Like I could, but 30% counter set's still pretty good enough as it is. And if he counters, he's at life steal and he's gonna have Golden Rose. Yeah, this is where my Ilnav injury set kind of went to. So I need to get an Elbrus for you. Actually, I think I should be getting my artifact selector. I might grab an Elbrus for him. Tomoka, I don't think any of these other units are really in a process. I want to work on you again. Kind of want to work on RB, like a tanky RB. Pretty straightforward stuff. I don't want to make this video long like all my other videos, so I guess that will work. Just ran through my units. So I will see you guys next video.